The redemption cause is probably the most complicated one with certain parties. It somewhat leans towards making a pacifist character, or at least a character who restrains themselves from going into combat. This can cause issues in certain campaigns, so it's a cause best suited for black and white campaigns, like fighting a demonic invasion, or an undead attack, or a lich, whereas being somewhat ill-suited for morally gray campaigns, like political intrigue. The edicts of this cause are, first off, to try and redeem those who commit wicked acts. So basically, the assumption is everyone's able to be redeemed, and the redemption champion attempts to live up to that. The second edict is to show compassion to others regardless of their authority or station. So you show as much kindness to the king as you would to a beggar on the street. Basically, it's the goody two-shoes cause. The anathema can be somewhat complicated. It's to kill a sapient enemy, extending the no murder rule of holy champions, unless you had offered them a chance of redemption, which they rejected. So essentially, you can't bring out the blades first. You must offer them a chance to realize they're wrong and redeem themselves. Now, if you know the thing cannot be redeemed, you don't have to. For instance, if it's a demon trying to kill you right then and there, you don't have to offer redemption. But if it's like a bandit or something, you have to offer them the chance to redeem themselves before you can kill them. Technically, you could choose to go with non-lethal damage instead of using lethal weapons as a way of working around this, but it can easily cause conflict with other party members who are less naive. Or another way to phrase it is more jaded. The reaction granted by the redemption cause plays into this requirement to offer redemption. Basically, the trigger is if an enemy hurts your ally within your aura range, just like most of the other good champions' reactions. The effect is you force the enemy to either repent of what they did or refuse. If the enemy is mindless or otherwise unable to repent, you still impose the effect of the refuse result. So it's still useful versus undead. If the enemy chooses to repent, your ally takes no damage from the triggering attack. And it's repented. It's the GM's choice somewhat how to run this, but usually the assumption would then be you're no longer fighting them, I would assume, or they're trying to better themselves. However, if the enemy refuses, your ally gains resistance 2 plus your level versus the triggering damage, again, free at level 1. And after the damage is applied, the enemy is enfeebled 2 until the end of their next turn. This reduces most of their abilities. And at this point, as a GM, I would usually say that since they refused their chance to glimpse redemption, your anathema is settled. You can kill them because they refused.